YouTube family.
You are such a goober.
How's it going, everybody? Happy Friday. You know, I got the new Gaur 21 in, but I think it's bigger. I don't know if Timekeeper or anybody showed up yet to tell me, but hello, Dolores. Frankenmeiser and Dire Thing. So far, that's what I see. But I think the new one that came in is slightly bigger than the original. So I'm going to do a caliper test on this because just looking at it, it looks bigger.
It does look bigger.
They're the same freaking
Harry.
mod. Hey, Harry. But I think, hey, Shopkeep.
Peanut.
Daggone it. There's Timekeeper. Well, Timekeeper would know. Now, Timekeeper has like a bunch of Gaurs, I do believe. You have a bunch of Gaur 21s, right? So, well, there is a new Gaur 18, but I bought the Gaur 21, so you would think that the Gaur 21...
Nobody's ever going to complain that something's
So
bigger.
you have 7 of them. All right, let me ask you this, Timekeeper. Is the original one smaller than the newer ones that you've gotten? So, like, say the last couple that you got, not the 18s, but the Gaur 21s, are the newer ones bigger? That's what I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. We're going to check it, though, just to make sure.
He says they're all the same size. Maybe
okay.
it's just an optical illusion.
I
the
beg to differ. I'm going to look at this right now. Let's see if the overhead cam works. Hello. So just to give you an idea, this is my original Gaur 21. This is the new Gaur 21.
Peanut says, "Where's his mods?"
I know.
No.
That's all Munchkin's fault.
Ozman.
No. So, I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but this one looks bigger. Now, I mean, is it a color thing?
It doesn't look bigger there. It looks bigger on the sides. Yes, and it's an optical illusion. Yeah, the red one looks wider.
Well, we're gonna check all the sizes. It looks different, Harry. I'm telling you, just from the naked eye, I see a difference. So we're gonna go.
It's on the side for the screen. That side looks a little bigger.
I'm gonna go this route first. So right here, I'm getting
Hey, Breeze.
57.78 from front to back, or 57.79. So let's try this one. That's the same. So you're saying this way?
Yeah, the side with the screen on it looks thicker.
Okay. Let's go with the screen one. This is going to be hard because it tapers. So I'm going to get it past the taper. 28.64. That's smaller. Yeah, the original one is a little bit bigger than the... Where the hell am I seeing this size difference at?
The screen looks like it might be a little bit wider.
Is it the way it's curved right here? I mean, you look at it. You can see that this looks a little slimmer.
I know, right, Dolores? You're gonna have to go to the post office tomorrow.
They're not open because our post office sucks.
Okay, Monday. You're going to the post office Monday.
All right, fine. I will ship them off Monday, Shopkey. It's my fault, I guess. I still want to blame Munchkin, but
you can't blame Munchkin. Munchkin does not have possession of his stuff.
Yeah, but you were supposed to reminded me.
No, I was not.
I said that, but that's not correct grammar. No. All right. Whoa, that's bright.
It's not a correct statement either.
So, we went to Costco earlier, and you know, I've been looking at GoPros for when I do get a paramotor that I could actually film what I'm doing.
Thank you, Dolores.
And I was just going to end up buying an older one, like a GoPro 8 or something like that. And I was looking at the prices of the GoPro 10. The GoPro 10 is nicer because it has a screen on the front and the back, so you can see what you're filming, even though that won't be any benefit at all if you got it on your helmet because you can't see the screen. But they had it at Costco, and it was $100 off, and I was like, what?
Right, Dolores?
Which was cheaper than anywhere I could buy it on Amazon, so I bought it from Costco. And it came with a spare battery and a 64 gig memory card, and it was like $389, I think, which is cheaper than anything I've seen on Amazon, which are more like for the same package.
Thank you, Breeze.
With the 2 batteries and the dual battery charger and the 64 gig memory card is like $575 or something like that. So I got it for $380 something, so much better price. Yeah, Munchkin's birthday's coming up, so what should I get Munchkin, y'all? I mean, she gave me a list, but her list sucks, so you know. The way Scuba spins, it's all her fault. She took me to Costco, knowing that would happen.
We went to Costco for trash bags. Thank you, Cherokee.
As far as the Blaze goes, I know y'all are interested in knowing how the Blaze has been going. I've been vaping both of these are Blaze tanks, so I've been vaping both of those since last week. Now, I will say that Munchkin had problems the very first day. For some reason, there's a O-ring that goes around the top cap in the center, and hers broke in half. And it's weird because it was already, wet with juice. It shouldn't have snapped that O-ring.
No, and the lid is super easy to put on, so it's not like you can cross thread it or anything on accident.
And then we looked in our spare bag, and that O-ring wasn't in there. And I'm like, what the hell? So I went and got one of the ones I had, and my spare O-ring bag had more O-rings than her O-ring bag. So apparently they counted the amount of O-rings they put in her bag. I don't know.
It's all good. It's working now.
I got her one of my O-rings, threw it on her tank. She's good to go now. So, and she seems to be enjoying the tank. I will say though, the very next day, which I told y'all I was going to go buy a bottle of this tequila. Man, that thing focuses so fast.
It does. I
bought the key lime cookie the next day. It's almost gone. This is really good juice.
Mine is gone.
It's almost gone. I've been trying to not vape at all to make it to Friday, but it's really not working out good.
I wonder if I'm gonna.
I can't tell y'all.
Do something.
It is really good in the Blaze tank, right? So I want to try it in this old good. Yeah, you're right, Dire Thing. But these are brand new tanks. You wouldn't think that her O-ring would break. That's the tank she chose, and it just happened to be the one that decided to snap an O-ring. Go figure. So I'm going to take the good old super capacitor mod here, and I got the right coils for it. These say dot coil. So these are different than the ones I had before. These actually look like the correct ones, whereas the other ones were way too long. So these look like this, which is what they're supposed to look like. That double O-ring with a short top on it. These are 0.7. So this is already pretty much empty, but I'm going to take this out, pop the coil out of here, if I can get it. Man, they put these in there so tight. I can grab it with this though, and it pops right out. Man, that caliper works wonders. So yeah, there's the original. Whoops, there's the original coil. So you can see that the ones I bought actually match that now.
Apparently, we have the ingredients to make a clone of the Dinner Lady lemon tart.
Ooh, that would be good. That lemon tart from Dinner Lady. Everybody has always ranted and raved about that thing. I'm just scared with the lemon because of the way that if you don't do it right, it tastes like Pledge or something, What's up, Plow Chucker? So the GoPro 10, let me see if I can show y'all.
Oh, we can make a key lime pie. We got the ingredients for that.
Of course we got, I told you, I already had a key lime recipe, it's just not
Well,
cookie.
just because you had the recipe doesn't mean we got the ingredients.
We got the ingredients. So here's the case that the GoPro comes
got
in.
The ingredients, I just looked, sir.
Let me see what I got in here. I don't have the charger in here because I already have it upstairs. One of the batteries is in it, but the GoPro 10 is right here. Let's just turn it on real quick. The power button's on the side. I literally hadn't even messed with this very much, but there you go. The 10 black. The good thing is you got the screen here so you can see what you're filming, but it's also got a screen back here, which is pretty cool. And this is all touch screen, by the way. Even though I can't see what I'm doing, but yeah, it's touch screen. In this, you can see the sticker still on here. You can take this lens cover off, which is awesome. So if you ever scratch this, you can just pop that off and put a new one on there, which I like that a lot. No, I don't want time lapse. I just want to turn it off. No, video, photo. I thought that was the power button. Now it's recording. Oh, great. We're recording nothing. All right.
Did you read the instructions first?
No, I haven't. There we go. Powering off. There we go. You got to hold the button. But I have not read the instructions yet. But yeah.
Instructions are for sissies.
I pretty much know how to control it. I just haven't I haven't tried to turn it off. You can turn it off from the app on your phone. You can turn it on from the app on your phone. So why would I worry with looking how to do that? So there you go. I do need to take that this tank and wash it out real quick before I'm gonna try the key lime cookie in this little mouth alone Revo stick thingamajigger. If I can get over my obstacle course over here. I don't think Junior's down here, so I probably can move that now. We have to block this area off so Junior won't come in here.
I'm missing ingredients for that one. I'm missing the sweet cream for the key lime cookie. Might have to go shopping on Bull City and get some flavors.
Flavorings are important. I mean, if we did like the Millen did and just buy small bottles of flavorings, we'd be able to make many small bottles of juice, but never big bottles of juice. And that's our problem. We never make small bottles. We make big ones.
Okay, so Nilla Nuts, a 500 ml bottle of that is fine.
Yeah.
But like the can only be one.
Yeah.
500 ml bottle of that is not good because can only be one. I noticed it tends to lose its flavor quite rapidly in a big ass bottle like that. So I don't think we should.
I'm gonna flip to my overhead cam again. Here's a little bitty. Let's see if we can. It depends
on what you mean by small bottles of juice. To me, a 120 is a small bottle. Yeah.
So here's this little guy here. This is the 0.7 ohm. So we're gonna take and add some key lime cookie. I'm almost out of this juice, but I really want to see what this tastes like in something other than the Blaze because that's all I've been vaping it in, and it's been delicious. So if it's still good in other tanks, then I can try it in different stuff and besides just a Blaze.
It's still good. It's delicious.
Oops. Knocking stuff over. So I'm gonna let this soak a little bit. I don't have the charger for this mod, but hopefully it's got enough charge still to where I don't need to charge it again. The good thing is that this mod, I hate these little rubber deals right here. They're so hard to get open. Unless you got fingernails, you're not popping that open easily.
Do 30 or 60. See, a 30 mil, that would be gone in a day for me.
I'm going to tilt this because the coil is so close to the fill hole. I mean, they could have put that fill hole somewhere else so that hopefully it doesn't bubble up like it's trying to do right now. You got to get this thing just right, and then it'll fill up no problem. I think I got it.
Demon Hunter says, stop bitching, you big baby. So what I'd like to do, because like, all right, so Harry, 30, 60 mil bottles. I could go through 30 mil in a day. That means I'd have to make more juice. Our stuff is not like easily accessible. It's in several different boxes. So like my goal is when we do get our house, which we found a perfect one. But
don't remind me.
We're not in the position right at this particular moment, and it is at the high end of our budget if we still want to eat, which we do. But remember that video we watched, a full moon, how he had the table in the background with the shelves that had, it was like layered shelves so you could see everything at once, and all of his shit was just right there ready, accessible. He just had to roll his chair over to that table, and his scale was out and all that. I want to do something like that. Well, happy birthday to you too, Demon Hunter.
Happy birthday, Demon Hunter. My my injury is starting to grow out, so pretty soon this will reach up here, which would be nice.
I have to check out and see which creams we have, Cherokee. I thought we had sweet cream.
Yeah, we should have sweet cream.
According to this, we don't, and I am the one that entered all of our flavors into the flavor stash.
It's still green. Look at there. It's still green. I'm gonna let it soak for a minute before I start vaping on it, though. I don't want it to be like burn the coal up. So
the only creams we have is Bavarian cream, Flavor West, and the TPA, and then we have buttercream and butterscotch cream.
But not sweet cream.
We don't have sweet cream. Sweet cream. We have creme fraiche.
Oh, we have whipped cream.
Yeah, we have whipped cream.
Your V1 G-Class screen died. Ooh.
We have Vienna cream. We've got 3 different types of whipped cream.
Hey, Gail, how you doing?
Hello,
Cloud Chucker, I don't know if you can get just a screen. If anybody would know that, it would be Jazzy. Especially the V1, because that's an older mod at this point. If he still makes them, then maybe he knows a way to get a hold of one. But I personally do not know how to get another screen. That's weird. So did your screen die because you dropped it, or it just quit all of a sudden? Inquiring minds want to know. So if this sits around here for a couple of minutes,
right, Wally? I'm sure somebody's got a dead one somewhere.
So I've been trying the Heisenberg on one of the Blaze tanks, and then that key lime.
We got vanilla ice cream.
The key lime cookie.
Or vanilla bean ice cream.
Yeah.
I was talking about timekeeper.
I don't know though. I was trying to think to myself that maybe fruits and stuff wasn't good in the Blaze, but it's gotten better. It's obviously gotten a lot better than what it was when I first started vaping the Heisenberg in this. It's actually tasting really good now.
That Heisenberg is gross.
Oh, you got juice in there. Hey, Scuba, do you have issues with your Dead Rabbit R leaking out of the air intakes? It doesn't leak much, but more than I'm used to with a normal RTA. No, Lurden, I think at the most that I ever got out of the Dead Rabbit R is maybe a little condensation down towards the bottom. The main thing is when you cut that cotton off at the edge, when you're wicking it, you need to fluff it out to where it fills that hole really good, because if it doesn't, then you will get some leaking. So, I'd have to find my tank to show you, but that wide channel where the wicks come together, right? And you have to cut the excess off. So what'll happen is down where the wide channel is, maybe the very bottom right here may have a little gap. And if you don't fluff that up to where it fills the gap, then that one little area right there is going to leak, and that'll cause your slight leaking issue on top of your mod. So make sure when you re-wick it that you go back and fluff up that section right there so that it doesn't have any open spots, because if it has an open spot right there, there's your leaking issue. Also make sure, you know, none of your O-rings are broke or anything. When Munchkin's O-ring broke on the new Blaze tank, that thing was flooding like crazy. You was literally like drinking juice, which was delicious, but it was drinking juice. Just gulp, 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 gulp. Oh, Shopkey wants the cannoli B1 recipe. Yeah, you're very welcome, Lurden. I hope that works out for you. Yeah, it's really easy to do, Lurden. It's just I can't express enough. If there's a way for juice or air or anything to get through, it's going to find it. So especially when you're doing a rebuildable like that, the coil itself and the mesh all wrap around perfect around that little tool. But when you go to cut it, if you cut it really close like I do, sometimes there'll be a little bitty gap
to you in Messenger too.
right down the bottom, and you just basically need to take a little pair of tweezers or a screwdriver and just kind of fluff that up at the bottom to where it's spread out. Usually when you put juice on it, especially before you put it in the tank itself, it'll spread that cotton out, which will cover up that hole. But what will happen is,
damn demon.
Say you get it wet right then and it looks okay. After a few days, the cotton's going to sag a little bit, and that gap that was there is going to return, and then you're going to have that leak. So you want it to be that way before you even put juice on there. And then when you put juice, it's going to expand it even more, and then it'll be tight as a drum, no leaky.
That can only be one recipe, has lots of flavor, Shopkey. I think it's 10 different flavorings in it.
Am I going to get the Ripsaw RDA? Cherokee, that's a good question. I'm not a big... I like RDAs, don't get me wrong. I just don't...
11.
I don't use them enough. I'm so about the convenience factor that RDAs really just don't do it for me. Besides RDAs that are squonkable, I mean, like this mod here that I can, squonk with. I like this because I don't have to. You don't want to be having to drip. I mean, I'm so used to my other job that I had where I drove all the time that I needed something that I could vape and not have to drip down into. Now I'm usually at a desk or something, whether it be here or at the office. I could use a dripper, but then I'm blowing out giant clouds, and you don't want to do that at work, that's for sure. Here is fine, but at work, no. Especially if customers are coming in. Hey, what's up? Excuse the cloud. No, that's not good. So let's see how this thing vapes. It's been sitting here long enough now, and it focused right in on that and rip back on me. Back to you, Scuba. Oh, that's interesting. How can I explain what this... Okay, the key lime custard that you get from the Blaze has got that extra little sharp note towards the end. This is more of a smooth key lime cookie, if that makes sense. Does it make sense, or are you studying recipes?
I was reading about that shooting.
See, the only time I use an RDA is when I'm flavor testing and squonking. Exactly, Timekeeper. I'm just not a big fan of having to drip all the time. Drip, 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 drip. And then sometimes I'll forget, and then when you get that dry hit, that really just is like, man, I hate dry hits. Don't usually have dry hits, but it does occasionally happen. I'm such a procrastinator. I should have already ordered a paramotor by now, and I have not. Because I'm still not. It's a lot of money, right? And you don't want to just go out there and buy the first. It's the same way as when you buy a car, right? You don't want to just go out and grab the first thing you see unless it's just a really great deal.
No, but you also don't want to keep spending money to where when you finally do buy your paramotor and your wing, it cuts into our down payment either.
Right. Which it's not going to. I'm not going to let that happen. But I also, this is my other thing. I don't want to buy used equipment that I don't know what I'm getting, and then it tear up in freaking a week. So Kyle even said, "Oh, I got spare equipment, but I don't know if I want to go that route, especially with the wing, because the wing is what's keeping you alive, pretty much. The motor is just an accessory. I firmly believe that. He said that it's just something to push you, which it is, but the glider is what's keeping you in the air. So you don't want to buy a used glider that you're not sure.
Buy a new one of those and then look for a used paramotor. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that buy them and decide that it's not for them, or they're not going to use it as much as they want, and it's not worth the investment.
The problem with it is most of the people that do have them are nowhere near us. So if I wanted one that's like for sale on Facebook or something, it'd be in Texas. And number two, can you even trust sending money to people like that to get the item? Will they ship it?
Well, Dolores, it's not that you don't trust his gear. It's where did he get it? A lot of people will donate their used stuff to Kyle for class.
Yeah.
And not that I wouldn't trust his gear, but I wouldn't want to pay several $1,000s for something that's been used and drug across the ground.
You know what's weird though, Kyle?
Not that he would sell a wing that was damaged, but still.
It's weird because you never know what Kyle's going to charge. He's pretty cheap on a lot of stuff. He may sell it dirt cheap and be like, well, hell yeah, I'll buy that. I didn't want the nitro. The nitro that he had
that would be so expensive.
Was kind of bogging down. So I didn't want a motor that I was going to have issues with right off the bat.
It never hurts to ask him what he has. You know what I mean?
Have the wing made so you can customize it. Yeah, Wally.
No, don't read his comments. No.
Well, no, this is the thing, right? They do have wings that you can customize, but usually it's just the colors. You can customize the colors. Just to change the colors is an extra $200. If you want to put your name on it, oh, heck no. It's going to be really expensive. I can't even imagine. Well, that's true, Cherokee. Use PayPal. Yeah.
Yeah, but if I was selling something, I wouldn't want to use PayPal.
I'll look at the paramotors used for sale stuff.
No way in hell I would use PayPal.
I've seen a couple people sell their trikes, and you're way out of focus.
Yeah, I moved.
And
we'll just have to wait till.
But the one guy had his trike and wing for $8,500, which is not a bad deal. And he said he had 8 hours on it. 8. That's no time. So that would have been great. But I don't even know. It may still even be on there. But it's in Texas, and there's no way. Say they don't want to ship it. They're like, well, it's too heavy to ship. And we'd have to drive to Texas to get it.
I'm not driving to Texas.
Well, there you go. That's why I'm saying I don't want to do something like that we have to drive. That's way too far. North Carolina, no big deal. The good thing is there's a lot of places in North Carolina that do paramotor training and flying there. So I'm sure I can find something there. And according to the app, anything to the left of this house is a flyable area up to a certain point. But all Williamsburg and stuff looks like it's fair game as far as flying is concerned, at least to 700 feet. I don't really plan on going just fly at home. See, David Fisher, we are right in the border of a no-fly zone. So, well, not a no-fly. It's Class C airspace, but you can't legally fly in Class C airspace. And it's from surface to 2,500 feet. The only way I could legally fly there is if I come in at 2,500 feet. But to land, you'd have to go through the Class C airspace. So that kind of screws you.
And those freaking maps are so fucking confusing. Because I remember Kyle saying the reason they're confusing is because 90% of the information on that map you don't even need because it doesn't apply to you.
Right.
It's just confusing.
Well, okay, Cherokee, and you say fly it back and forth to work.
He works from home.
You need to keep in mind. Well, I know, but they're thinking that it's like an airplane. So, like, say if I wanted to go from here to Tennessee or something, you're doing 25 to 35 miles an hour.
And you're only allowed to carry 5 gallons of gas on you at a time.
So you would have to land. You know how long it would take? Just imagine taking a trip, like a normal 5-hour trip in a car that you're doing 70 in usually, and turning that down to 25 to 30 miles an hour, which that's only if you have no wind. If you have a headwind coming at you, you may be doing 10 miles an hour or 0. So you just be sitting still in the air. That's not good. It's not good for trips. I mean, for small little, like, hey, I'm going to go to
Wally.
McDonald's or Taco Bell.
ARS.
Oh, Wally found something? What did he find?
Used paramotoring equipment called Fly Bubble.
Ooh. I'm going to look.
Oh, that looks like it's not in the U.S.
Yeah, that's UK stuff.
But still, I mean, they'd ship.
I see that they got free UK delivery over 100 pounds, which is nice if I was in the UK. Check out his other link. Oh, paragliding secondhand. See, but they have a paramotor group on Facebook. Okay, if it says Black Hawk, no offense to Black Hawk, but there's no freaking way I would buy a Black Hawk. Parachute frame only, air conception, tornado, 5,250. See, that's more like it.
It's a Moster.
Where's a Moster? Yeah, the power to fly. See, but it's an MY18, which means that motor.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Okay, basically, when you see the MY model year, 18 means 2018.
Oh, okay.
That's how old that motor is. So if it's an MY22, then it's this year's model.
Frankenmeiser.
MY18 is old. Now, they may not have used it much, but it's still an older motor, you know. Don't really want to jump into something that's 2018. Yeah, it is good to know, Dumb Long. Yeah, on the Mosters, that's the only one. That's the only motor I know that does that. They'll have my 18, my 19, my 20, my 21, my 22. Yeah, that's the way they do their models. So they may have a Moster 185, and they're all the same motor, but they make improvements to them over the years. So
well, it's not just the motor. You're also getting the
frame?
harness and the frame and the everything else is usually what gets changed, not the actual motor itself, right?
This is another key factor, and I know I'm boring y'all to death, but your paramotor is...
Hey, if I got to deal with it, so do they.
Your paramotor is based off the frame. It doesn't matter what motor. So if I got a Scout motor and put a freaking a Scout paramotor frame and put a Flight Junkies monster motor on the back of it, it'd still be a Scout because that's the frame it came on. So depending on the frame, that's what they call your, like the new ones that they got at Aviator now are called Limitless. But it has a Moster 185 on the back, but it's a Limitless frame. So I haven't even looked up the prices on those. Those are the newest thing that Aviator is selling, and they're not exactly the cheapest place in the world, but they're reliable. I know if you buy something from them, they'll ship it, and they sell Parajet stuff too. So,
all right, this guy in Florida has one for $6,500. It says it's a Craft Taurus stainless steel chassis, all one piece with no welding. It's a Motor Monster 185 model year 22.
All one piece?
Yeah. Chassis all one piece without welding.
So in other words,
speed bar.
You can't break it down to transport it if it's all one piece. And if it bends everything. So there's no replaceable parts on it. I've looked at all this stuff, trust me. If it doesn't have if it's a solid frame, that's kind of a bad thing.
Okay.
Unless you never ever hit the ground with it or bump it, which we know better than that.
All right.
Dadgum, Cherokee, a $6,000 non-refundable deposit and an upcharge if 90 grand. Wally's all over these links, man. I want to get one so I can go fly and share the flight with you guys. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of paramotor videos on YouTube, and some of them are even vapors, but they're not like.
I need to look into getting life insurance.
My shirt says it all, man. Have y'all seen this shirt? I probably showed it before. So it says powered paragliding. And then it says, doesn't fix idiots, but it does take me further away from them. There you go. Mm-hmm. They make lots of paramotor shirts. It's kind of funny. Okay, I thought it would be a waste to put that juice in here, but it's actually not bad. The main reason I did this is because I'm almost out of the juice, but this does not use juice fast. So it's kind of like a win-win for me. I'll still have some when I run out of on my blaze, so I won't, I'll still have some left.
Yeah.
But I don't want to get locked into buying more juice from the store and more juice and more juice. I like being able to make my own, man. And if I need to go and put on my thinking cap and make a key lime cookie that tastes similar to this, then that's what I'll do. I don't care. I can do it.
Right.
Yeah, Cherokee, it's like Munchkin said earlier. We found a really nice house. It's just a little above the price range we wanted to go with.
It was perfect in pictures. However, we know photos can be deceiving. So,
oh, yeah, definitely.
Like, they had started painting, and there was lots of spots where they didn't paint, and I can't tell if they just weren't finished or they wanted you to see this is what color it used to be because it was green. But it was a split level. It only had one full bathroom, one half bath, which is an issue for me. But other than that, it was really cute. But you never know.
I saw that cloud chucker. One of the websites, I don't know if it was Element or what, sent me a email about the new Aromomizer V3, and I'm like, man, how many Aromomizers are they going to make?
All of them. Why does my ankle itch so bad? They're trying to keep up with the TFV 8000.
I thought I already had the V3, or was it the Supreme? There's so many.
I don't know.
I never got the V2, which was supposed to be really good. I didn't get the V2.
I mean, I've seen $1 million houses where the contract's fallen through because of the home inspection. Just because there's all kinds of shit fucked up. So you never know.
Life insurance on Scuba, yeah.
No, I actually thought about it because, I mean, if we're buying a house, if something happens to either one of us, we're screwed. So yeah, that might not be a bad idea.
That would still be considered an accidental death. It's not like I'm going up flying to die. I mean,
yeah, it would be an accident.
Yeah, life insurance is fine. I mean, I completely understand that. But then again, if something did happen to me, I would die doing something that I loved.
Okay, what if the reverse? What if something happens to me? What the hell are you going to do?
I'd be screwed.
Yeah.
I'd be screwed.
So that's why I said life insurance for both of us.
Yeah, exactly, Dolores. I think they are. They're stretching out the tank line. Accident insurance pays double. Good Lord. Well, the double is because half of it is just going to go to the burial and the plot, and the other half is just money to try to help you.
My dad's funeral, now he was in Arlington, so I don't know how much it cost to buy the plot because we didn't have to, but the casket was $11,000, but
just sell the damn house. What's jazzy?
Okay, well, that sounds all well and good, except for the fact that we're pretty much financing 100%. So when you add in 6% commissions and all the other shit, it might cost him money. I mean, I don't plan on kicking the bucket a month after we buy the house either, but yeah.
With a proper paramotor accident, burial could be taken care of. Really?
If you try hard enough.
What's a proper paramotor accident?
If you fall from high enough, you could use a coffee can as a casket.
Oh, I see what you. Now I get you. With a proper accident, if you hit the ground at 100 miles an hour, burial's already done.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Hi. Hi, Junior. What are you doing?
I need to refill my drink.
Hi. You want to come say hi to people? Come here.
Yeah, say hi. Is he naked?
Kinda. But he's a baby. Hi. Say hi. You wave hi. What are you doing? What you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Hi. Can you see yourself? Look. There you are. Say hi. Can you see? Look. There you are. He doesn't know what to do with himself. He is getting big.
Say hi.
And he's too damn cute. You gonna say hi?
Tell him to look. Hi. What are you doing?
You haven't shown up on the screen yet.
Oh.
We're delayed. Hold on a second. There's Mommy. You see Mommy?
Oh, goodness.
Let's say hi to Mommy.
Where's your camera?
He's just stunned into silence. Mom.
Mommy.
See Mommy?
Mommy.
What's she doing down there?
Yeah, so we have a termite inspection coming, so we have to go out in the garage and try to move the mountain of stuff that I own.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie, most of it is my stuff out there, but there is other stuff that we need to, figure out what we're gonna do. What is the world is coming? Is that a blanket?
Yes.
Floating into existence? Okay.
You gonna say bye? Blow kisses? Say night night. Blow kisses.
Wave, look. Wave, bye. Bye. There he goes. Say bye. Anyways, finally received my Steam Deck after pre-ordering it. Like, wow, you just now getting it, Jazzy? Holy moly, Steam Deck takes forever. You know what's weird?
Night.
I haven't even used that laptop more than 20 minutes tops.
No, you popped up.
It's a great laptop that I got from Jazzy. I'm not saying it's not a great laptop. I just haven't
installed it, baby.
I haven't had a use for it. I think I used it when we went to Louisiana, though, right? To stream from. Other than that, I haven't really used it, which is crazy for me because I like the laptop. I use the home computer more than anything.
Well, you sit in front of the computer all day long.
Yeah.
So.
Jazzy, you are exactly right. It is better than my desktop. The laptop beats the specs on the laptop beats the ones on my freaking.
The only thing I don't like about laptops is the keyboards. My old coworker had a keyboard that had raised keys like on a normal keyboard. I could type fine on that, and a normal keyboard with the flat keys that are like flat against it, I can't type for shit.
Show my win thing.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
She's gonna show y'all. You know how you get those ads on Facebook? And I saw this win thing, which y'all have probably seen on Facebook also.
That most people ignore.
So I bought this, and it actually shipped pretty quick. It took me about 5 days to get it from China. So I don't know how well it's going to focus on this, but there you go. So make the there it goes. It does like that. Isn't that cool? You're doing that by blowing it?
Yep.
That's crazy. So see, Wally's seen them.
Pass out, but
yeah. I just think they look cool as crap, man. And Harry's like, "Wow, what the beep?" Yeah, the company, all right.
Woo!
We all know about the companies going out of business.
Yes.
Apparently, this company was going out of business. You see,
we're going out of business and have to liquidate our inventory. Yeah, they had big, huge ones down long.
That one's like 12 inches, I think. It's not huge, but
it was like $14 or something like that.
No, it wasn't no $14.
Just tell me this. Let me believe it.
Blow a cloud through
it. I damn near just hyperventilated. All right. All right.
Yeah, they got some big ones that look really cool, but yeah, there you go. You got to get it to where it's in the center. I still need to bend a couple of them to make them straight, but
it does. I'm on a green screen, so you can't see my cloud, and there's also fans going in.
it does look cool.
Some of them are a little too.
Yeah,
turned.
like the very bottom right there, I need to bend one of those over a little bit. But, I mean, it looks pretty cool for what it was. And we also got a, the other massager that I bought broke, the one that came from Walmart, which I almost feel like doing the Tommy Take It Back because I paid.
What do you mean you almost feel? I thought we were going to.
Yeah, but I got to see if they still sell it. If they still sell it, I will do that.
Oh, okay.
Because I the thing should have been, I had that, a month, maybe 2 months, and it won't charge.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'll buy another one and take the one that's not working back. Because it's stupid to pay that much money for something and then it not work. So we got one now that's made by Sharper Image.
And it was only $64.
Yeah, something like that.
John Q, you just missed the baby. He's not really so much a baby anymore. But,
Happy 65th? Damn.
Yeah, I'm just going to ignore that.
Damn.
If you pay attention to him, that's what he wants.
Oh, I didn't even ask. What?
I ordered something, y'all. It's going to be here tomorrow. I ordered a jar.
Oh, no.
I ordered a jar of Vegemite. Just because.
Because
I've
of
never
the song?
tried it. Well, that, and we've been watching that Australian plumber that made me think of Vegemite. So I was reading the reviews on Facebook, right? And one guy was like, if you use the right amount, it's delicious. If you use even the teeniest bit too much, it's like the portals of hell have opened up in your mouth.
When I tried it, it tastes like the portals of hell. Yeah, I agree, Dolores.
From what I understand by hearing and reading about stuff that Australians have said, us people over here tend to eat it like we would Nutella or peanut butter or something like that by the spoonful, and you're meant to just kind of just smear it in a very light layer on stuff.
Dom Long and Wally nailed it. It is salty, very. She's gonna find out. I'm gonna let her try it.
I got 2 baguettes of French bread. I'm going to slice it up. I'm going to toast it. I'm going to, just because this is what Amazon said, you put butter on it and then a very thin layer of Vegemite. And then I'm going to make the children try it as well. Nice, Jazzy.
Okay. Have y'all ever had a senior moment? I had a couple of them today.
Yeah, 2.
my favorite one was...
Katie had one, too.
My favorite one was this. I usually memorize my license plate number, right? Just like the one up here that says Scuba's, right? I usually memorize my license plate number. So, and I was telling Munchkin, I was like, you know what? I don't know what my new license plate number is. I completely forgot what it was.
I don't know why I can't remember this one.
I forgot that it was Scuba Steve. It's like, what the hell? Yeah. I was like, no wonder I can't remember the number. It's not a number.
And then on the heels of that, he was looking at the receipt and asked me if baguettes were cheese. I said, no. Well, what is it? It's bread.
I was trying to look through the receipt and figure. Baguette. I thought there was name brands of stuff or something. I don't know. I wasn't thinking correctly.
Cheese. And then my lovely child, when me and Patrick and Katie were talking about the Vegemite, and I said it's leftover brewer's yeast, and she said, "Is that the same thing that breweries use after they make beer and stuff?" Yeah. So, I don't know who's rubbing off on who, but
my old plate I had for 30 years. You know, and that's the weird thing here in Virginia, John Q. When you get a plate here, that's your plate. You don't ever have to change it. Nope. In Georgia, every 4 or 5 years, you got to get a new plate. So if you have a personalized plate, you better hope that you can apply for that same plate, because if somebody else takes it, you're done.
No, here it's yours forever.
I need
as
some
long as you
ginkgo
keep paying for
biloba.
it.
You might be right, Creed. I'm not even gonna hide
Yeah, I mean,
it
you can
anymore.
still have the same physical plate for 20 years, old and busted, as long as you can still fucking read it. That's your plate.
Ginkgo does not work for memory. Well, damn.
I say screw keeping your memory fresh. It keeps things exciting. He was so excited when he remembered that his license plate said Scuba Steve. It's like getting it all over again.
I was excited and felt stupid at the same time, because I was like, how do I not remember that?
Of course, I had to pull the old bless your heart on him because, you know. Duh.
Well,
because he said, I can't remember my license plate. I just looked at him like, what?
I still
your
don't
name,
understand.
dear.
We went to Costco, not really to. This is the weird thing. We went to Costco, not really planning on spending that much money. What was it? $684 later?
Yeah.
We left Costco. Yeah.
And you know what I put in the cart? I put in a couple packs of Hebrew Nationals, some buns, some baguettes, some cheese spread, and some club crackers. That was my contribution.
Okay.
Bill.
Well, the only two expensive things I got was the GoPro
Mm-hmm.
and the massager. That's it.
Mhm. Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, that was like $450 right there.
Yeah, but the other 200 and something was just groceries, and groceries are high dollar.
Mhm.
I mean, we got a good deal on the ground beef, but yeah, we didn't buy like a lot of food.
No.
I don't think
Well,
so.
big boxes of mozzarella sticks are expensive. We spent almost $20 on trash bags.
This heart drug is giving me a boner. Ka-ching!
Kill
I
two
need-
birds with one
I
stone.
need that heart drug, because my heart drug does not do that.
Yeah, this thing is pretty cool. It's like, oh shit, garden size.
She just tore it up. Damn.
No, I knocked it over. I didn't tear it up. It's still in.
Wow, Creed, if we could only spend $500 a month on groceries, we'd be in good shape. But I mean,
He eats like someone's gonna take his food away from him.
I do not.
You do too.
I just eat bigger portions when I do eat. I don't. It's not like I eat multiple times during the day.
If you made your choice of how many sandwiches, we'll just say you were gonna make chicken sandwiches.
No, that's just Costco. He spends $500 a month at just Costco. Well, there you go. I mean, we had a choice whether to go to Costco or Sam's, and I was like,
John Q.
we can go to Costco.
Don't even. I had a loan officer tell my boss that on the phone while he was sitting in front of me at my desk to keep your woman in line or keep your girl in line. Even my boss knew. Take him off speaker and back up really, really fast, because I stood up and almost came over that desk. Snatched the phone out of it. Keep your girl in line, bitch. All right. Well, you can't, because it's only like this tall.
It is kind of small.
Goes in your garden, like the little tiny garden flags. It's
Well,
small.
I mean, but you were able to make it spin with just your breath, so I think it'll work fine with just a little bit of wind. I'm scared
I
to put it
think
out in
so.
the front yard because it may disappear. You know, somebody like, ooh, I like that.
I
and
don't
just
think
steal it.
anybody's gonna come. We'll see them if we do. We got cameras everywhere.
I'll have to put a camera directly on that.
No one's going to steal our lawn decoration.
You put too much faith in people. He's putting the weight back on. That is true also, Cherokee. That's not the real reason I haven't bought a paramotor. I honestly have been looking.
He's my favorite person to lure.
I haven't
can't
figured
stand
out
it.
which one for sure I want to go with yet. I mean, I was leaning towards the
Hey, Mick.
I was everyone loves the Scuba.
Kitty's left my freaking iPad on the porch for 3 hours before, and that's still there. Ain't nobody gonna steal our damn lawn decoration. When we do get our house, I want to get. It's a T-Rex eating the garden gnomes. I want to put that in the garden.
That decoration won't last 2 days. Look at there. See, even Wally says that.
And I want to get the pink flamingos that wear outfits, so they have like little Cupid outfits for Valentine's Day and little Santa clothes for Christmas and a turkey outfit for Thanksgiving. That's going to happen.
I think that I really want to be able to go fly somewhere and film it and post
Yes,
it.
I know this. It is all you've talked about for years.
Let's get her done. There's so many.
Resale value.
This is the problem. It's almost like when you buy a mod or something. There's so many options. Which way do you go? You know, but with mods, it's a much cheaper price. It's like, well, if I don't like it, I'll just get another one. You don't do that with a paramotor. You're like, if you don't like it, you're kind of screwed. So you better make sure the one you buy is the one you want.
What, Harry?
I don't know what Harry's saying.
Shadows make you look like you've got a Hitler mustache.
Well, I can change the shadow. It does have
Oh, there he is. Isn't he cute? Yeah.
It does do kind of a. Let's see if we can change the light a little bit. Well, that didn't work worth a darn.
Oh, he's adorable.
It's still. I'm not saying that because YouTube would not like that word.
See, shit. Damn
There
it.
we go. That's better. How far a drive is it to go to Busch Gardens? What?
About
10 minutes?
10 minutes, maybe.
Yeah,
that.
10 minutes, Creed. It's very quick to go to Busch Gardens. And Busch Gardens is to the left of us, so that's technically a flyable zone. I could fly over Busch Gardens. Well, no. Let me correct myself. I could fly beside Busch Gardens. You can't fly over it, or you would go directly to jail. Don't pass go, don't collect $200.
All right. This is what needs to go in our yard.
That says Breeze.
Oh, okay. All right.
There's a yard spinner that says Breeze on it. Oh yeah, those are cool too. I like those. They actually sell those down here at Virginia Beach that are shaped like tanks and helicopters. They got some pretty cool ones.
You need to click on my link, my tiny URL.
Your tiny URL.
Yes.
Oh wow. Is that a T-Rex eating
Yes.
yard gnomes?
No, it doesn't own airspace, but it's against the rules to fly over heavy populated areas or public gatherings like Busch Gardens. So.
All right, did y'all just hear that? Obviously, some of the stuff I'm doing is filtering down into her brain.
How could it not? You never shut up about it.
I'm just saying you knew that and I didn't have to say a word. You knew the reason why. It's Busch Gardens, not the Pentagon. It's not, John Q, but you can't fly over a public gathering like that. Or a concert, or like a football game, or you can fly beside it, completely legal. You just can't go over the top of it, which it's a crazy rule, but I'm not going to be the one that violates the rule and makes everything
Somebody
more
was flying
strict
their
on people
drone
to
at
do.
Busch Gardens. He spotted
Yeah.
it as we were walking over the bridge.
Yeah, they weren't supposed to be flying their drone over Busch Gardens.
There's
Bad.
nobody wearing ball gowns at Busch Gardens. But it's not fucking Disney World, man. There's no princesses.
Yeah, they're doing
Now,
hell.
there are hoochies walking around in mini skirts and high heels, which they're regretting that after about 15 fucking minutes. But you know, that's.
You keep talking about being a long way to go fly. What would you do if your hobby was dirt bike riding? Dirt bike riding. I've been on dirt bikes. Number one, a decent sized dirt bike, you can't even reach the ground if
That's
it's.
not what he's talking about. He's talking about the distance you have to go to be able to do it.
Oh. You
The
know.
problem is the damn maps that show the zones where you're allowed to fly and the rules and the height distances that you can go or that you have to stay under or stay above are so fucking confusing. It's hard for him to try to figure out where he can fly without being in. But we are surrounded by military bases, so that's the last thing he wants to do is accidentally fly where
Over a
the naval
military
weapons
base.
station doesn't want him to. You know.
Maybe Scuba would like that one. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to keep it legal.
Isn't he cute?
That one is awesome. He could hold a bottle of fighting cock. I like it. The garden gnome bottle holder. That's awesome. Dolores.
Here's one for you, dear.
No, hey, John Q, don't start that now. You're just gonna get me in trouble.
What?
Nothing. If you're trying to find Munchkin birthday gifts or something like that, she likes jewelry, obviously, which a lot of women do. And she's gonna be like, "Hey,
You are supposed to buy me jewelry, not random people off the
do a
internet. There's
flyover
one for
Area
you.
51." They would shoot me down with prejudice.
Look at that link.
Why are y'all doing all these links? We're
Because why not? We're looking at garden gnomes, damn it.
Shark eating gnome. Y'all are finding some weird stuff, I swear. That could sit on the desk. That would look cool. Trike buggy. Oh, is it a trike, Wally? I got too many. Oh, used paragliding wings and more. So, all right. As far as the certifications go, if you're looking at that over here on the middle section, you got a B, a D, a C. So a B or an A is basically a beginner to intermediate type wing, which means if you were to take a collapse, it would reinflate itself very easily. A C and a D wing are very advanced wings, and if it took a collapse, you'd really have to work hard to get the wing to reinflate. So I'm not the one. I would not want to go to a C or D class. It'd have to be a B or an A. An A is kind of doggy. Technically, the best class for me would be a B. So if it's a B, no problem. But you see, if that's used for $3,600, I could buy a brand new one for that same price. Brand new wing. $3,600 for a used wing? No. Not happening. Did you see the wind spin? Yeah, RS
Yes.
linked one. RS, do you know they have a new, and Scott posted the link over in the Scuba's Hangout. There's a new 2022 one chip challenge that actually, when you eat it, it turns your tongue blue, which I think is funny, but it's still just as hot as the old. I still have 2 of them upstairs. You know, if RS ever wants to meet us again and try another one of them chips, get off dead center and go get what you need so I can fly. Creed, I am going to do it. And, you know, I'm right at the verge now of making the purchase. I just need to, I'm going to look up the Limitless. If it's not that expensive, I'm going to go that route, because it's either going to be the Limitless or the Ryder, which who makes that Fly Products, Ryder, because they have free shipping. So no matter how much that damn paramotor weighs, it's still free shipping.
He did not, Creed. Didn't phase him one bit.
That would
at
be
all.
funny. RS, it would be funny because you can take it like a freaking pro.
I wonder if my sister could, now that her taste buds have just shit the bed on her.
I tried to get her. I was like, you know, I still got another one of them chips. She didn't act like she was too interested in doing it, but if anything would wake her taste buds up, that'll do it.
Well, they're fried. Radiation will do that.
Yeah. I thought taste buds, though, grow back out. You know, they rejuvenate.
I guess hers are too. Well, it's not necessarily your taste buds. It's her salivary glands.
Yes, Creed. I bowed down to RS. He is the king of that one chip challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen anybody, even online, take that chip as good
Even
as
the
RS
ones
did.
that eat 10 in a row still sweat.
Yeah, they still, RS took it and was like, what?
Yeah.
Ain't none. He
Yeah,
should have
her
won.
salivary
If we
glands
could
are
have made it go to the
destroyed.
right social group, he could have won that. It was like, wow, dude, you just blew that challenge out of the water. It
Yeah.
just demolished that
It
challenge.
was not a challenge. Might as well have just handed his ass
Yeah,
a Dorito.
a Dorito. Here you go, have a Dorito. Same thing, man. The people from Pocky would be like, no, something's wrong with his taste buds. He ain't right.
He's broken. Or send him another chip.
He's broken. The nerve damage doesn't, though. I got you, darn thing. That makes sense, too.
Well, it's like I
That
said,
chemotherapy is something serious.
It's not so much her taste buds. She has no salivary glands. So, like, in order for her to eat, she has to drink a lot of water because she doesn't create her own spit anymore. So, like, eating bread and things like that, it's completely out of the question.
Wow.
She can't.
Yeah, and it's so weird. I mean,
Leave it to
imagine.
her, though, to get tonsil cancer of all fucking things. I never even heard of that. Didn't even know it was a thing. But if it's a weird, funky, fucked up thing, my sister will be the one that encounters it somehow.
Yeah, she's got one of them government jobs.
On the plus side, though, she has lost a ton of weight. She looks great.
She did. The limitless
Hey,
frame
gone about
is
it all wrong,
3,400. Well, okay, if the limit, that's normal, Jazzy.
But the motor's not that expensive, so you add the motor to it. That's not, I mean.
Yeah, limitless frame with a 185 Moster Plus. That's the motor I need, not the Atom 80. That would not, I mean, that's what I flew with, is the Atom 80. But y'all could see it struggled to get me in. The motor is 3,500. There's no damn way. That's not right. But even at that, at 6,900,
That's still not bad.
that's still cheaper than most of them out there are right around $8,000 or a little bit more. Anywhere between. Gravity Paramotor's got one that's probably in the 5,500 range, but you know, I'd rather go with something better. I better get a 250. Thanks, Cherokee. Considering your size, Scuba, you need to get a 250cc motor. No, the 80 got me up fine. It just didn't climb very fast. A 185 will pick me up no problem. You could tandem with a 185. I could carry a second person. So that shows you that it's plenty strong enough. The limitless paramotor. You're looking up the main website, Jazzy. Aviator Paramotor is the one that will be selling it, but yeah, I see limitless frame. So see, you could design your own. But yeah, $42.99 for the frame. With a Polini Thor 303 motor, which is freaking ridiculously heavy, is about $8,500. But you wouldn't be getting that motor. You'd be getting, click on engine. There's a Moster 185 Plus, manual start. You can get dual start or whatever. Yeah, that's $3,000. So that brings it to a grand total of $7,369. You got to buy the prop separately? See, that's why you buy from a dealer instead of getting it directly from the factory. Why would they charge you for the prop by itself? What the hell are you going to do a motor without a prop?
You can pretty much buy anything a la carte, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You mean my nephew, John Q? Yeah, he was.
I'll tell you how much it is. Because I know that these guys, if I can type correctly. Man, it's going slow. I got too many pages open now. All these yard gnomes and crap. All right, shop, paramotors. There we go. Paramotor Maverick 80 is 7,900 to 8,500. The Limitless, that doesn't even show it with a motor, which doesn't make any damn sense. Okay, I would need the Dudek Power Seat Comfort. Large, extra large. Why doesn't it have a damn motor on it? See, they don't sell it with the motor. That don't make any damn sense. Okay, I give up. See, why would you buy that without a motor?
Maybe you already have a motor and you're just buying replacement stuff. I don't know.
There we go. Engines. All right. So if you add that to the cart and then you add the motor, there's the engine only. So if you add both of those to the cart, so the motor's 3,070 for a pull start. You can change the reduction size if you want. I got them both in the cart. That equals a grand total of $7,820. Still cheaper than what I could buy the other one. $850 for the harness. Wait a minute now. If they start nitpicking, yeah, the wing is not cheap, Jazzy. The wing is $3,500 to $3,800. So you got to figure you're going to spend about $8,000 on the paramotor, new, and $3,500 to $3,800 for the wing. And that doesn't even include a helmet. So, yeah, anywhere from 10 to 12 grand to get you in the air, usually. It was Cloud Chucker asking about the screen. Just Google it. Okay, that's kind of generic. I thought Jazzy would know. Just Google it. I thought Jazzy knew where to get a screen. Like I said, I don't know where to get a V1 G-Class screen. I mean, Evolve has their screens that you can buy on there. Well, they did. I don't know if they still do. But Yeehee, I haven't seen like their screens just sold by some crazy company or anything. My 1977 first run Paul Stanley autograph. Pay for the entire paramotor. There you go, John Q. Get your fly on. Come fly with me, man. Hell, I'll fly with you. I'd fly with anybody. If any of y'all decide to get a paramotor, especially in the U.S., I'll fly with you. No problem. Perry has them? Well, there you go, Jazzy. If Perry has them, go for that route, Cloud Chucker. But
Perry's not in the UK though.
Right, he's not in the UK, so you'd have to figure out shipping and everything to get it over to you.
But how much would it cost to ship a screen though? I mean, really.
Yeah, I mean, well, you can't just put it in a normal envelope. It would break the screen by the time it got to them.
You could if you put cardboard on each side of it to make it rigid.
Maybe. And then
you could put
I haven't looked
at
how the G-Class ribbon hooks up from the screen, but it's probably simple to take apart and put another one in there.
Good night, Demon.
See ya, Demon Hunter. I'll fly when my blog grows wings. Okay, John Q. No more than 15 to 20 bucks. That's a great price, Cloud Chucker, if you can get it for that cheap. Your 1923 Gibson would buy a couple of good houses in most places. Damn, Creed. Creed's got some high-dollar guitars. The whole chip is 85. Okay. That's the chip with the screen and everything. Gotcha. You know what I'll do? Well, it's the weekend now. I'll call Aviator and be like, why do y'all sell a Limitless frame but not the motor with it? The hell am I going to do with a frame? And why is the frame that expensive? I don't get it. What kind of discount I get if I buy the motor, the frame, and the wing?
Okay.
They should give me a deal. Yeah.
Say you already had the motor. Say you had a complete setup and you busted your frame. Then you'd be pissed off. Well, you mean I got to buy a whole new setup? I can't just buy the frame separate. I'm sure you can buy it as a bundle, or you can buy all the pieces individually if you want.
Yeah, but they should have it as a bundle, and they do not. They have it frame only, and then you have to add on the other stuff. I definitely do not have any antique guitars. None.
No.
I mean, Patrick has a guitar, but
it's not an antique.
No.
Dave gave that to him, which blows my fucking mind, to be honest, that he actually gave anything away. But
is there anything more artificially overpriced? Yeah, there's lots of stuff artificially overpriced. That
college tuition for one of them. Let's see.
Toast that looks like Christ.
Houses.
Just stupid stuff. Women's draws.
Anything with a label on it.
Draws.
Yeah, women's underwear. The less fabric there is, the more they cost. Explain that fucking one. Yeah. Lots of stuff. Yeah, stupid Hummel figurines, them ugly little fucking things.
I don't even know what those are.
Yeah, it's the little fucking, like, porcelain babies. Or the little... It's the little porcelain figurines of kids, and they're ugly. They're ugly,
really?
Hideous things. Yes, great grandmothers collect them, and yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Pretty much, Creed. Except for pork chops. Pork chops have been consistently.
You are right about that,
normally.
Cherokee, that the limitless frame is supposed to be universal to where you can hook almost any type of motor on top of there. You can put a Polini motor on there. You can put a Viterazzi motor on there. You can put, what's another motor? Probably a Nitro motor on there. So that's a good bonus to it. But I just think it's weird that they don't have it as buying a complete paramotor. Instead of, oh, buy this part, then buy this part, and then buy this part. See, like if you buy the Parajet Maverick, it's anywhere from $8,124 to $9,942, depending on what you get, which would be manual start, dual start, what type of frame, do you want custom colors, etc., etc. And the Parajet's a nice paramotor, don't get me wrong. It's just the frames are not really strong on those. So I need something that's strong, but lightweight in the same breath there. So the Rider Thrust is the one that I was looking at. And it's anywhere from $7,000 to $8,000, and that's complete. No wing, but that's a complete paramotor with the motor already on it. So, is it better to go limitless or go with a Fly Products that's already put together, done? Which I can buy from another dealer already with free shipping. So, yeah, I got to do some more research, more reading. I may even call Kyle directly. I mean, text message, him saying, yeah, I got some stuff. That doesn't help me because I don't know what he has.
Well, because you didn't say, can you tell me what you have? He said, yeah, I got some stuff. And you're like, okay, thanks.
That's pretty much the way that went down. I mean, I don't like bugging the guy, but, if you paid him for training, at least he can do is talk to you. So I've seen other people call him on the phone.
I'm sure he would, yeah.
You're booked until February 2024 with orders. Creed, you go, man.
Do you realize I
go.
was off today and I didn't get one phone call?
Yeah.
Nobody bugged me. Nobody asked me anything. I mean, I
They
did
knew
answer.
they
I
knew
did
your
answer a
birthday was
few.
coming up, and they decided to let you have a break.
I did answer a few emails and stuff just because it was like time sensitive shit. But like,
Creed,
maybe
never build
4.
me a guitar or anything because number one, I can't play a guitar, and number two, I wouldn't want that kind of responsibility. No way. I can't believe he's booked until freaking 2024. You know what though? That's good.
How long does it take you to make one, Creed?
I'm pretty sure it's no quick thing.
Thank you, RF. It's not till Sunday, but
You only make
You only make
six
six
a
a year.
year. Wow. So he takes 6 months off during the year? No, I don't think he does that. I
I would
could see
imagine
it.
it takes quite a bit of time.
Yeah,
to-
I could see that taking a while. Wow. I wish I could play the guitar, but my fingers even I can't even massage good, let alone play a guitar. That would suck.
Well, I mean, you can always practice the massage, but I have no talent. I mean, I took like music class where the guitar was one of the things. And I wasn't bad at it. But again, it was like middle school music class, so it's not like they were trying to teach us, D or anything like that on the guitar.
Shit.
I wanted to play the fiddle, and they're like, no, in order to play the fiddle, you have to be in band, and you got to start with the violin. And I'm like, well, can't I just go?
I did take violin classes, but I had no desire to go play the fiddle. But yeah.
Well, my favorite song ever when I was younger was "The Devil Went Down to Georgia," which I think is fucking hilarious now, considering. But that was my favorite song, and I wanted to learn to play the fiddle because it was cool as shit.
This is my thing, right?
I think it's fitting.
Say I get a paramotor. Should I even film? Well, you already know I would, but should I film?
You fucking better. You just spent $389 on a camera.
The first flight once I
Yes.
get it.
Yes.
What if I mess up?
Well. Don't fuck up.
I'm
Don't
out
film
of
the
I'm out
landing.
of practice. I would have to kite my wing a little bit.
Yeah.
That's one thing about the when you learn to ride a bike, you know that
I'm
you never
talentless,
forget.
Cleed. I have no talents.
Right?
I can't-
With a paramotor,
got
if
nothing.
you don't constantly kite a wing and stuff, it's not like I'll forget how, but I think you
I've
get
never
a
had to
little
play the
out of
triangle.
practice from it.
I got the tambourines.
Content is content. It's playing the triangle. Ding!
I never grabbed the triangle. I always went with the tambourines.
Wow. We did watch a video of a guy that's, hey, we're going to fly our paramotor to Taco Bell at 1:30 in the afternoon, which is
They
like
don't know what that means.
peak. Okay. Basically, this is the thing, right? When you basically fly a paramotor,
The
you want
heating
to
of the
fly.
day causes the ground to heat up, which causes thermal swells. So the air is very choppy and chunky, and
It's very
dangerous to
thermally
fly
during
through, yes.
midday. So you
Especially
really
when you're flying where they're at, where it's a lot of concrete and it gets really, really hot. Yeah, bad news.
Yeah, so you want to fly a paramotor either first thing in the morning, sunrise or sunset. That's the best two times to fly a paramotor. He was out at 1:30 in the afternoon, which is like peak sun. And they were getting tossed and turned. His buddy had 2 wing collapses just during that flight. And they were like, yeah, we're never doing this again. Luckily, they both survived. But I was like, man, y'all shouldn't even been flying.
Yeah, the whole time they're like,
wouldn't
I
have
don't
done
like this. Then fucking land, dumbass. What are you doing?
Right? I do like the fact that most other places that we watch have lots of landing places that they could land. And here, I don't know what that's going to be like because I have still yet to find a good place to take off from because we haven't done any driving around, which we may do Sunday maybe. Tomorrow we got to do the garage thing, which I'm not looking forward to at all.
We can drive around on our way to Captain George's when you take me to dinner for my birthday on Sunday.
Oh, Captain, Munchkin really likes crab legs.
I do. They're delicious.
I'm not a big fan of seafood, but if that's what she wants for her birthday, then
That's what I want for my birthday.
That's where we're going. I got no problem with that. I'm
They
gonna
have
be like
brisket and chicken and sides. You like shrimp? They got shrimp. They got fried shrimp. They got garlic shrimp, steamed shrimp. They got brisket. They have chicken. They have what is it? Pork ribs. They got sirloin steak. You can eat it and like it.
You said that was a place that David and Jen, we went with them.
That is where we met David, Jen, and that girl that they brought with them that lived down here. And we met them, and it was a big ass buffet.
And we ate there.
Yes, we did.
Do you remember? Did I say, was it good? I don't remember.
Yes, you ate quite a bit of food. Yeah.
Okay, well, if I liked it, then hell yeah, we'll go there. We'll get our eat on. I got no problem with that.
And it's almost the end of terrorist season, so hopefully it won't be too busy.
I've been buying everything that I don't need. Here, let me show y'all some examples.
It's in Williamsburg, RS.
Oh my God, Where are they at? They were right here.
Right, Scott?
Here, okay, here's one of them.
Shrimp, garlic shrimp.
So I probably showed you this already. So I got the clips so that this, if I hook this onto my harness, I can put my phone on here and it won't fall to the ground. I also got, this is the waterproof case for my phone, and it does have a clip hold on right here, so I can put my phone in here and still be able to access my phone.
You said waterproof.
Waterproof? Yeah, it's a waterproof.
You said waterproof.
So I'm buying all the little stuff. I bought the crappy poles so that I could put my windsock on top of it to see which way the wind. I bought all the little stuff besides the helmet because I can't find a good helmet that I like. If you buy
what about a racing helmet like for motorbikes?
Well, you can choose lots of different helmets. The thing is, you got to get a helmet that you can put ear cups on and still be able to, because the paramotor's really loud. You don't want that sound to be blowing your eardrums out. You're literally like, what, 12 inches away from the motor? When I flew down there with Kyle, I had that on. When I popped the ear cup, that motor's loud. So,
well, it's like having a fucking weed eater strapped to your back.
Yeah, so you need that. And to be honest with you, I didn't know that it was that loud till I got on the ground with the helmet still on. You can't hear what the hell anybody's saying because it deafens all that sound out. And you're like, whoa, let me pull this off. Now I can hear you. Yeah, it's those things work really good. So I'm gonna have to get a good helmet, which those things, even for a good helmet, it's like $650. And I want just a normal helmet, man. I don't have to spend that much money on, just add ear cups to it. I'll look. There's like videos on YouTube that show, hey, this is what I did for my paramotor helmet. And if their prices, are good, I'll buy the helmet, buy the ear cups, and then get one of those, starts with a S, Sonomas or whatever, with the Bluetooth, and then I'll have sound. I just want to go, I don't really want to go in the clouds to blow clouds, vaping, because, well, I don't want to get in trouble. It depends on what my maximum flight height I can go to at whatever. It's so weird because I'm scared of heights, but when I'm flying on the paramotor, it doesn't bother me as much. I still have the fear of falling, but it's not like a...
Maybe that's your problem with landing.
What? Why is that?
Because that's when your fear kicks in, is when you come in to land. You feel like you're going too fast and you panic.
Well,
and then proceed to crash.
When I landed the second time, the first time when I landed, that was my own fault. I kind of overflared. The second time I landed, I flared and it felt right, but my feet just kind of slid across the grass. So that was just a mistake. If I could have flew one more time, I'm pretty sure I could have stuck the landing, but I didn't. So the next time I do go into land, I think I got it. I think I'll have it. We'll have to see. And it'll probably be on video, but I won't have no chase camera. I'm not Tucker Gott. I don't got freaking money coming out the yin yang because of millions of subscribers or anything. But unless Munchkin films it when I land, which she could do if she's there.
Well,
which
if you stop
she might
fucking
be.
crashing, then yeah, I'd actually film the landing. But you know,
Are the helmets crash rated? You know, it depends on which
that's
one
not
you
really
get.
what the helmets are for.
Yeah, they're not really. I mean, yeah, you want it to have some protection, but
I mean, the chances of you landing on your face or your head because of the cage and the way you're strapped into the chair, you're more likely to break your legs or your back.
It's funny you say that, Dumb Long, about putting roller skates on, because I was trying to figure out a way that you could take off from the water, because there's lots of places where there's water and there's nothing in front of you. Would give you plenty of room to take
off. On
off.
a peninsula, dear. We're surrounded by water.
But your wing can't get wet. Even if you put your wing on like a floating raft, how are you going to get your body into the water without sinking to get your speed up to pull the wing up out of the water? There's just no logical way that I can think of to do it besides riding on a boat that somebody's driving the boat and you have the wing behind you, but as soon as the wind catches you, it's going to yank you out of the back of the boat. So that won't work either. So I don't know. There's no way to do it. What am I playing on Xbox lately? I did play, the latest game I got was called Inside. I've already beat that, but it's a weird game. It has the ending of it kind of let me down. I was like, what the hell? This is the end of the game? That game ticked me off because I like puzzle type games. That one really wasn't that much of a puzzle. The stuff that they had on there was really easy to figure out. I want something that's got more puzzles in it, but please check links. Ooh, thank you, Dolores. She's got a couple of them. Oh, she found helmets.
Patrick wanted us to download the Friday the 13th game, and apparently one of you is Jason.
Okay, those are paragliding
playing
helmets, but that's actually not a bad deal there, Dolores.
Why you gotta lean so close? You're making me echo. I don't like it.
Those are made by Sup Air. Okay, Sup Air makes really good harnesses. The only thing I don't like about the first link you gave me is you see the things that come down from the ears. Those would have to be taken off because you need your ear cups right there. So that wouldn't work because you got to have ear cups. Scuba the Nazi. What the hell? Where? The visor helmet. Now once again, those little ear things they got that come, so you can, attach up under your chin. They're covering your ears, so you can't add ear cups to it. It needs to be a helmet that has nothing where the ears are. It still has the straps that come down for your ears, but not covering your ears like those are.
Well, I got the power washing simulator. I played that for a while. And I got the house flipper.
Oh, get one of the old German Kaiser helmets. Yeah. I got you, John Q.
Nothing really's popping out on me like on Xbox Live that I see that makes me want to play.
Yes, I did see that, Scott.
Tony Hawk took that chip like a champ, though.
We were talking about Tony Hawk took the chip pretty good. Mm-hmm. We were talking about that.
Like when he's like, "Are you seriously doing an interview right now?" I'm dying over here. What the hell?
I still have 2 of those one chip challenges right there next to Munchkin. I could get it chromed. Oh, look
right
there.
here.
There's 2 of those one chip challenges. I'm gonna have to eat that sooner or later because I don't want them to go
Okay,
bad.
you have fun with that.
No, you get to try.
How would you fucking know? They taste like shit.
They do taste terrible. I mean, yeah. Why would I want my helmet chromed? That wouldn't. Nah. Just want a decent helmet that's, you know, whatever paramotor I do decide to get, it's going to have a decent harness. So I won't have to worry about that harness. What you're wearing clothes-wise is redundant. I've seen people take off in shorts, a t-shirt, and barefoot. So that's kind of, I wouldn't want to go barefoot.
All right, we're at the south, but we ain't that far south.
I wouldn't want to go barefoot just because.
Right, RS?
Mini plane. What in the world is this? Ooh, now those are good helmets, Dolores. $265? I'm booking that. That's I'm bookmarking that. I looked up Caro helmets before, but
those are actually kind of cool looking.
Yeah, those look really nice. So I would go large, and then you can get the visor or without. I technically wouldn't want a visor. You don't need the bag. So
what if you got hit in the eye by a bug? I mean, you wear glasses.
Well, see, they have 2 different ear cups. They have the 3M cups, which they block out a lot of the sound. But if you buy that Sennheiser or whatever the hell that Bluetooth thing is, you can add earphones inside that.
Why are you all red and blotchy?
Good to go.
Where the fuck did that come from?
So the internal circumference is 60 centimeters or 23.75 inches. So I don't know if I need extra large or what the hell head size I got.
You'd have to measure your big ass head.
So that's a good link though, Dolores. Good job. I like that carbon fiber. That's a pretty helmet right there. Perfect helmet. I like it. There's another link. Oh crap. She found another one. Same website. Ooh. The Solar X helmet. PPG. Which is what this is. PPG. 3mm polycarbonate shell. 2 channels to create airflow inside the helmet. They have white, black, orange, black, green, black, or carbon optic. Or the new forest green. Yeah, these are the ones I looked up. Yeah, see the forest green. No, I don't like that. I like this carbon optic and optional long visor. I like that. Oh, there's a blue one, but it's scratched blue. Ugh.
We can talk about that thing. It's not even strong. This isn't even fighting cock. It's Canadian whiskey, and I don't recall getting blotchy when I drink. But...
Sennheiser, yeah, Sennheiser or Sennheiser. Yeah, that's not what it is, Scott. I can't remember the name of the freaking. What is the Bluetooth thing called that everybody uses on freaking? I put one here. I'll tell you what it's called. Hold on a second. I'll tell you. Because I'm getting it way off, and I know I put it in the cart, and you probably moved it. It's on save for later, I'm sure. How do you find save for later stuff?
If you go to your cart, just scroll down. I'm allergic to the Canadian. I don't think so. This shit's good. Black velvet toasted caramel.
It's a Cena.
Good shit.
Here, I'll give you I'll give y'all a link to it.
It's good. We don't have that much left.
Copy. This is what I was talking about. This is a Cena. It's a Bluetooth headset so that you can do two-way audio through it. It's made for motorcycle guys, but it works really good. See, it comes with two ear cups, right? You put that inside your normal cups, and then you have your microphone right there, and you're good to go, man. You can record and do all the video you want.
No, he's a Canadian, not Candida. But go ahead, John Q, for knowing what that is. So you get bonus points. I was in Kmart one time, and heard them page somebody over the intercom to return to her register. And I was like, did they just say Candida? Return to your register? Do they know what that is? Yeah.
Some of the best headphones I ever got was Sennheiser. I got them from Woot, and I never was able to find those headphones again. And the first pair got broken or lost or something. Really ticked me off because they were the best headphones I ever had. I really must.
So we went to the drugstore today, right? Had to stop by the drugstore on the way from Costco. We noticed at the grocery store across the street, there were a bunch of cops. They had the whole parking lot roped off. There was people standing outside the drugstore. So I said, what happened over there? And the lady that worked there said some lady was getting mugged. And then somebody else said, so she shot his ass. This area is kind of nice. You can always get the gossip. Turns out, apparently, it was a road rage incident where I guess somebody had gotten followed into the parking lot and got shot for being an asshole. So they said they had somebody that they were speaking to of interest and that they weren't looking for any suspects. So play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, I suppose, right? I don't know where he went. He disappeared. It's been in the 80s here for like 2 weeks, which is very, very unusual for August. It's usually in the 90s, the hundreds, which I'm not going to complain because our last electric bill was $575. So hopefully that will go down. But go figure, the one day we need to do shit is going to be like 90 tomorrow. Right, Scott? And he did. So, yeah, the reports say when they got there, he was dead in the parking lot. So, I guess more details will probably come out tomorrow. It just happened this afternoon. But there was right down the road, apparently, a couple months ago, some guy in his 20s was coming out of the gas station. He's coming out of 7-Eleven after paying for his gas. And he held the door open for some lady who commented on his tattoos. So he stopped and talked to her, and she was asking where he got them done. Well, apparently her boyfriend was a psychopath and approached the guy from the parking lot, stopped pumping gas, and came out and confronted the guy and shot him in the face right there. And this was like right down the road from my old house, which is not necessarily a dangerous area. Now, across the street, you don't go across the street. That's a bad area. But that's just crazy. There's fucking lunatics out here.
Is that justifiable homicide? I would think so. Which one, though? The mugging?
Well, Dolores, I've always been told if you're going to shoot somebody, you don't shoot to maim, you shoot to kill. So if you're going to fire your weapon, you need to have the intent to kill somebody. So
I bought another one.
They feel threatened enough to fucking shoot somebody. They did what they meant to do.
This is one of those Lux bars I had a long time ago that I took apart for you guys and showed y'all that really thick piece of cotton that was holding juice. This is the Monster Ice flavor. I don't know why I like this, but this is like a 2,000 to 4,000 puff. I don't remember. It's not rechargeable or anything. The airflow comes from that little hole in the bottom. You have to pop a little rubber piece out of there and out of the top. This is rubber, by the way, or silicone. I don't know. But it's a good vape. I mean, for just something to have around, but it's 5% or 0.5%, so that's 50 milligram nicotine on these things.
I just can't imagine getting so mad in traffic that I felt the need to follow somebody into a parking lot. When I was coming home from work a couple years ago, at the tunnel, like the tunnel on the way home from Virginia Beach backs up like 5 miles. Ain't nobody going fucking anywhere. It's 2 lanes and there's like no exits for like 8 miles, right? So you're stuck there, okay? Some fucking meth head in a white van next to me and his toothless fucking girlfriend were just going off at me, cussing and carrying on for what I have no fucking idea, because nobody was moving. I don't know what their deal was. I just turned up my radio and ignored them because I don't. People are fucking crazy. I'm not going to engage.
Yeah, that's
with
not a good
people on
idea.
the. I just can't imagine getting mad enough where you're going to follow a complete stranger into the parking lot. I mean, we see how it turned out for that person too. So I'm assuming the person that did the confronting is the one that is now deceased. So I just can't.
I did make a note. So these glasses that I got are from Zenni Optical. Not trying to promote them or anything, but they're way cheaper than what you're gonna pay for it. I mean, I think these were like 106. The new ones I got are the same frames, but they're sunglasses, because if there's one thing I've looked hard for, it's prescription sunglasses, and they usually only come in bifocal or one prescription strength, and I need progressive. So I ordered some progressive sunglasses with the same frames. Now they cost a little bit more than my normal glasses. That instead of them being like 106, they're like 160, but they're polarized and they're blue, like the blue mirror frame, which I like dark tint on my glass. I don't want those kind of brown tint sunglasses. So I needed something that was nice and dark that I could wear out in the sun, because I like to be able to see, but also have, I used to wear sunglasses like all the time. I mean, even my freaking YouTube picture probably has me with sunglasses, because I wore them all the time, but that was before I needed glasses. Once I needed glasses, I couldn't really do that. I'm looking now, Cloud Chucker.
Oh, John Q, I can understand getting that mad, but actually acting on it and following somebody. I mean, yeah, I've said lots of swear words behind the wheel, but I can't.
I've never heard of these, Cloud Chucker. House of Marley Positive. I have so many headphones now. You know what I was surprised at? I mean, I got AirPods. I got AirPod Pros. They're right here, obviously. So I got these, which these are AirPod Pros inside here. And then I have the normal AirPods right here. These are the older ones. Then I have some, I don't even remember which company this is. These are the little AirPods in here. These kind of suck. They're not the best in the world. Then I got these from Wise. And I got to tell you, the ones from Wise, I wouldn't say they're better clarity-wise, but they are a lot louder than the AirPods Pro ones are. And these actually are like buds. They're not the same. They're like this instead of the way the AirPods hang down.
I still can't get the damn AirPods to stay in my fucking ears.
These are way cheaper. Way cheaper. These are the Wise Buds, AirBuds. I don't even know what they call them, but compared to the AirPods, there's very little difference between the sound quality of the AirPods Pro and the Wise ones. And the Wise ones have better. You have them; they have great sound. Thanks, Cloud Chucker. I'll look more into those. I also have these Wise. Now, these are great for like broadcasting and stuff, but for listening to music, they're lacking the volume that I would like. So, to be honest with you, these are more expensive, obviously, but these don't sound as good as the little buds that you put in your ears. These are lower volume. I like being able to hear stuff. You know, I want my stuff loud.
Well, like I wear my AirPods like when I'm on Zoom calls for work. Yeah. And every time one of them, well, usually the right one falls out of my fucking ear, then I end up disconnecting myself from chat trying to fix it. It's frustrating.
Well, the AirPod Pros have noise canceling. The Wise I'm
Yeah,
pretty
but
sure have
apparently they
noise
don't work for
canceling.
people with little bitty ear holes.
You got.
I've got the smallest set of
You changed the
doohickeys
little,
on them.
Yeah, well, I don't know why yours don't fit. Now, I think the big ones have a noise canceling on them too. So 3 of the headsets that I have noise canceling, but honestly, the stereo speakers that I have for my computer are probably some of the best I've ever heard. Munchkin knows because she's upstairs and will tell me to turn my computer down because this thing will
Because
rock
you have
the
fucking
house.
stereo speakers.
They sound really good. They're
He's got
THX
headphones
sound.
that he absolutely refuses to fucking wear. He'd rather the neighbors hear everything he listens to on his computer.
Can you not use a system like you're wearing now for Zoom calls at work? Well, we don't have to do Zoom calls 90% of the time at work. She has to do Zoom calls.
Well, I mean, I can, but usually my headphones are at home. I mean,
you
these
can't
hook to
wear
my phone,
buds?
so yeah.
I could see that, John Q. Some people can't wear earbuds, and I don't like wearing them for an extended period of time. If I do, then yeah, they hurt, depending
Wanted
on
to
what they are.
see if this headset will connect to my phone at work, because I don't like. I usually put people on speakerphone.
Wait, is that the
because
H600 or
I can't.
or the 800? The 800 will, that one won't.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if my phone will hook to these. Let me say that.
Nope. Those are
I
the
don't.
old ones.
I like putting. I have a different set than you have. I got the newer ones.
Oh, well then it will.
Speakerphone is a problem because I share an office with somebody, but I can't talk on the phone and type at the same time. And I hate being on the fucking phone. But if I had a headset, it would be way easier when people decide they need to call me instead of emailing me like savages that they are.
Unless I know I'm not gonna be bothered at all, I will wear buds, but I'll only put one in because if I know
No,
that.
you don't. You wear 2 of them at work all the time, and you're just in there
I
diddly
wore
bopping
2
away.
because I thought I wasn't going to be bothered at all. But
when you're in the office, you're going to be bothered.
Apparently, so I had to take one out, which I did. But I usually keep both in and then I turn on the noise cancel. I don't hear nothing but the music when I turn on the noise canceling.
Clearly.
Boom. I don't hear jack. So, I couldn't hear you. I think I had the pass through on and I still couldn't hear you. So, because I have the music turned up pretty loud. Yeah, it's a thing. Let me see if I put on this, if this still works. I haven't even, this has a firmware upgrade and I haven't done it yet. Oh yeah, it still works just fine. All right. How do you spell the ones you have? Is it it's WYZE. I own a lot of Wise products. I can tell you, I can show you. Just look behind me. This is a Wise PanCam V2, this white camera. So this white camera, it's the V2, so it's like HD picture. You can view it from your phone anywhere in the world, as long as this thing's hooked to your
Wow,
Wi-Fi.
Chucker, you don't want to know.
This is a Wise Cam V3 right here.
Not what you think he listens to, I can tell you right there.
Fantastic. I have another one outside. I have a mail camera outside. I have a front door camera. I have a doorbell camera. I got cameras all over the damn place.
I think I'm having a stroke, y'all. My Nilla Nuts taste like Nilla Nuts, but it smells like lemons.
And Harry, I can give you a link to those. Hold on. Not affiliate link or anything like that. I'll just
go
show
follow his Spotify and you can listen to the weird shit he likes.
Wise. Let me look up there. There we go. Wise Buds. They have Wise Buds Pro too, but you just need the buds. There we go. I got the link for you right here. You don't need the Pro ones. There's the normal ones. They're not on sale right now. They're $53. But they sound really good. I like the sound that I get off that. The phone call, Munchkin didn't even know I had those on the other day, and she couldn't even tell I was on.
What?
When you called me the other day, I had these headphones on when I was talking to you instead of the phone.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. A lot of Pink Floyd.
He doesn't listen to Pink Floyd.
I have some Pink Floyd, just not very much.
If we did like a 70s and 80s or even 80s and 90s rock, you would have no fucking clue who 90% of those people were.
Where's the Wise Buds Pro at? Let me see what the Pro ones look like just to see. Yeah, now the Pro ones, I don't know what those sound like. They look just like AirPod Pros, but I can't tell you how good they are because I don't have those. I just know what the normal. Can I get access to post
I would
links?
need something with Bluetooth because that wouldn't plug into my work phone.
All right, Scott.
I want something.
You can now
wireless.
post links. I'm not. I mean, you've been around long enough to where I can give you a mod. Hell, I can.
I think
mod.
anybody can post links, can't they?
No, you have to be a moderator.
I thought they got rid of that a long time ago.
You know who else? I'm gonna give somebody else mod status right now. Frankenmiser, you're now a mod. You know, Harry. Why is Harry not a mod? I mean, hell, I'm just, you know, Cherokee is a mod. Harry is now a mod.
You get a wrench, and you get a wrench.
Everybody gets
Everybody
a wrench.
gets a wrench.
I mean, people that have been watching me for a long time, I don't give a darn. I will give them moderator status. Obviously, most of the people that talk to me, that come watch the show, they've been around for a while. It's not like I got new people that, you know. So let's see what Scott posted.
Okay, I got you.
The J Buds.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Are they like? Oh, okay. Those look just like the ones I just showed. 40+ hours playtime is ridiculous. That's awesome, Scott. 40 hours? Now, I'm pretty sure that means after you put it back in the case to charge it, but that's still really good. They did, but they're silently muted. Listen to Rick Ashley. Never gonna give you up. Yeah, Harry, I think you'll like the Wise Buds, man. Honestly,
he likes rap, y'all.
No, I mean, but they sound good regardless. I really think you're gonna like them, Harry. They're Wise. The stuff that Wise makes is not only good, it's affordable. Their cameras are dirt cheap. But
I'm gonna even go more than affordable. It's cheap. When you compare like the shit that we have for Wise with the cameras to what Ring charges you, on top of the fact that you have to get a fucking subscription, Wise,
besides the reflection, there's my front door. That's pointing right out my window right now. I don't know if y'all can see how clear that is. If I turn off the porch light, that's with the light on. I'm gonna turn the light off and let y'all see it again. This is in the dark now.
Angle the screen a little bit, so or the other direction. That's really bad. Oh, there's a spider on the camera.
Okay, now there's no
Mr.
light.
Spider.
Now there's no light out there.
Big ass spider.
You can see the street light, but look, that's with zero light on outside right
agree,
now.
Junkie.
That's live. I could go out there. I could show y'all, but my phone won't stay up. Let me see if I can I'm gonna figure this out. Hold on a second.
Well, so somebody else can see outside our house? I don't give a shit.
No, so you can see that it's live. Okay, there we go.
No, that's not what Dire Thing said. Wise is cheap, but it's not super secure.
That looks like crap. Let me see if it'll show.
Oh, did I tell you guys that we found the spider?
Damn.
Junior found him, actually. Came crawling out from underneath the bed, scared the hell out of Junior. He's missing a leg, and he was very thirsty. But yes, he has decided that living on the loose is not all that it's cracked up to be, and he wants to go back in his cage. Please bring me crickets. Like, did he really think he'd be able to balance his phone on top of his cup? It's gonna fall again.
Could you see me outside?
No, because I'm on delay. So.
Well, I went outside. It is pitch black out there. I wish I could. If I turn on, there's no way to make this show pitch black, but it is.
Well, I don't know if his leg got chopped off or if one of the cats got him or.
It's really dark outside, and this, the camera's not really doing it justice right now. But yeah, that's that camera. Then we have, let's see, the doorbell camera. Let's see what it looks like. See, look, the doorbell camera shows that it's dark. Mm-hmm. And that's actually showing up better. The reflection is killing this, man. Mm-hmm. It's dark out there. I went outside. I was like, damn, it's dark out here. And the mail camera, let's see if it shows dark. That's how dark it is. Okay, there we go. This is another camera, but it doesn't have the... Wow.
It's so dark, all we can see is the reflection of your computer screen.
Yes, that's how dark it is. So the V3 cameras, if you're going to buy a Wise camera, get the V3 because it has a starlight sensor, so it can pick up like the smallest bit of light and amplify it so that your picture shows up. If you get Cam Plus,
that's not bad.
It records a bunch of stuff so that you can go back and check it. Anytime you have movement or sound or whatever, you can tell it to, hey, send me a notification when you see something, and it'll send it to your phone like instantly, and you can go back and go, hey. Or if somebody rings your doorbell, you can be like, what's up? And talk to them through your doorbell.
He had to turn down the sensitivity because, every time a fly would fart outside, it ding.
Yeah, it's crazy how much it did. Who's the little girl behind the bush? We're past time. How did that happen?
I don't know.
Anyways.
Another
Munchkin already has presents here. But she has decided not to open them
presents
until her birthday, which that's fine.
You don't open presents when it's not your birthday. You don't open presents before Christmas. Yeah. They are Christmas presents. They are birthday presents. You must wait until the birthday to open the presents.
Creed.
Those are the rules.
Let me bring this. Okay. Let me tell you this, Creed. The one that I showed you that looked really dark.
Mouth. I know, right, Cherokee?
I don't know if you can see this.
So over time.
Let me see if this will focus. Damn it. See that says Mail Cam Outdoor? Look at the battery. 100%. And it's a solar powered camera. I've never had to charge that battery because you can buy the little solar panel that's honestly, I'd say it's about a 5x7, maybe a little bit bigger. And it keeps that thing charged to 100% completely fine. I've never had to charge. I charged the battery until I got the solar panel. Once I hooked it up, I've never had to charge the battery again. That is the Wise Cam Outdoor. So, and it's waterproof, so you can put that son of a gun anywhere outside and let it get solar, and the battery you'll never have to charge it. You don't even need any wires, man. It goes straight from the solar panel into the camera, and you're done. So that's the way I would tell you to go if you're going to do something that's solar powered and you don't have to worry about charging the batteries. The Wise Cam Outdoor with the solar panel, you're done. You don't have to even worry about charging it or anything. You don't have to worry about running any wires because the wires.
The solar panel is only like that big.
Yeah,
too,
it's small. It's small. I don't think the camera shows it because I had it really close to the camera, but because I've been meaning to mount it and I haven't yet.
I mean, he literally just had it kind of chucked up on the roof. It's
Somebody
about the
just-
size of a little tiny
Somebody just
Kindle.
drove
It's like
by.
that big.
Well, that's one of. Oh wow, you can't even
Well,
see.
thank you, Creed.
You can't even see that.
Put it in the mailbox. I mean, you don't need to put it in the mail. I mean, the mailboxes are across
That would
the
be
street.
funny as crap. Put the camera in the mailbox, and they'll be like, "Hey, the mailman." I can point it at the mailbox.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I need. I just put siding on the house. Harry, especially if you want a camera for outside to keep a view. Now, it's not as good as the Wisecam V3 as far as nighttime goes. I will tell you that. But during the day, the thing is fantastic. The
I
outdoor.
haven't even done a thumb. Look at me.
So
There we go.
if you need one that's waterproof, I would go with the outdoor cam. If you're gonna be under a eave or some kind of something sticking out that is not gonna get wet, then I would get the Wisecam V3 because the nighttime vision on that thing is amazing. It's really good. So it's whichever way you want to go. The outdoor camera though, you can hook up to the solar thing because it has a built-in battery. So the solar charges the battery. I've never seen mine drop below 100% ever since I hooked the solar, and it's under the porch right now, and it still gets 100%. So
Technically, it's under the roof of the porch. It's not under the porch.
yeah, if it's going to be open, then I would go with the outdoor camera. Just keep in mind that unless you have a light out there, it's not going to work as good at night. But during the day, it's amazing. During the day, it's a really good camera. All their cameras, Wise cameras, are great. I mean, as far as security goes, I haven't had any issues.
Thanks, John Q.
I understand
It's
what
not
Darth
modeled.
is saying.
I'm
but
blotchy. There's a difference.
I like being able to go
Flushed.
anywhere in the world. I could be in Louisiana when I was doing paramotor and always look at the cameras, see what's going on outside, inside, depending on where you got cameras. And it records stuff for you.
Well, I'm going to tell you
automatically.
a secret, and if you change it now, I'm going to be mad at you. Whenever you hooked up that camera behind your desk, it hooked up to my Alexa, so I can spy on you during the day.
Oh, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
It hooked up to your Alexa. Oh, how's that possible? I didn't
I don't
share
know,
that.
but I can see it, so now you can't change it.
I'm gonna block that out. I'm gonna unplug
Mm-mm.
that son of a bitch.
Like, oh, look, Scuba's watching fucking paramotor videos instead of working.
No.
Yeah. So when you get those text messages, what you doing? Well, I already know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, we're gonna bump off of here, and Munchkin is apparently spying on me now, so that's great.
I have been spying on him. No, it's usually when no one's fucking answering me. I'm like, where the fuck is everybody? You know, I don't
Yeah,
see
because
Katie. I don't see him. The kids aren't running around. I'm like, are y'all alive? What the hell's going on there?
No, there was no porn. I guarantee she didn't see me watching any porn on my desk.
No. Well, I mean, unless you consider paramotor videos porn. But, yeah.
Well, you know,
I don't need to spy on him. He doesn't do
I
anything.
get my work done.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
you guys
he
have a
does.
great weekend. I'm going to continue to look at paramotors. I do want to get the main reason I want to get it done is because I don't want to spend too much money and then not be able to afford the paramotor and then still have a down payment on the house. So I'm trying to balance it all out. You're very welcome, Harry, and all the other wrenches that just got added. You guys have been around long enough. You deserve it. Sorry it takes me so long.
And Peanut,
We have so
I'm
many
gonna make
wrenches
him,
now.
if
it
you're
doesn't even
still
make any
here,
sense.
Peanut, I'm gonna make him go to the post office on Monday.
Peanut's
Any
gone.
of y'all have
Peanut's
me on
like,
Facebook? Remind me to remind him to go to the fucking post office on Monday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blame y'all if you don't.
Birthday stuff. Ooh, I have cheesecake. I should have cheesecake.
You should.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
I don't know
check.
if it's still good. I mean, it's 2 weeks old, but okay.
It's still good. It's cheesecake.
Mhm. Why is my stomach hurt? Because you ate 2-week-old cheesecake. Okay.
Fine. I don't care.
Yeah.
You guys have a great weekend. We'll catch you next Friday. Same bat time, same bat channel. Peace out.